Sometimes, but not often.
So. So.
He went into town every so often to buy supplies.
With small amounts and scattered over a large area.
Sparsely. Sparsely. This whole area is very sparsely populated.
A short poem that has words that rhyme at the end of each line.
Rhyme. Rhyme.
The card contained a short rhyme.
The state of having no food for a long period.
Starvation. Starvation. These people are dying of starvation.
Money, food, or clothes that are given to people because they need help.
Relief. Relief.
An international relief operation.
Used to explain that the words you are using do not have their usual meaning.
So. So.
That was our accommodation, so to speak.
Of or on the face.
Facial. Facial. Facial expressions or hair.
To think that something is going to happen and make it part of your plans.
Reckon. Reckon.
We didn't reckon on it being so hot.
Used to say that something has not been useful or successful.
So. So.
The computers crashed again. So much for modern technology.
To organize a system or organization in a new way.
Restructure. Restructure. They are restructuring the business.
To say exactly what or where something is.
Pinpoint. Pinpoint. It is difficult to pinpoint the exact time of death.
When you are a baby or a very young child, something that is in its infancy has only just begun to develop.
Infancy. Infancy. Their fourth child died in infancy.
Most important.
Foremost. Foremost.
He's one of the country's foremost experts on military law.
Two things that are inseparable are so closely connected that you cannot consider them separately.
Inseparable. Inseparable.
Rossetti's work was inseparable from his life.
Used to say that you were right and that someone should have believed you.
So. So.
He's lazy? I told you so, didn't I?
If you say that something can be done if push comes to shove, you mean that it can be done if the situation becomes so bad that you have to do it.
Push. Push.
If push comes to shove, we'll just have to sell the car.
Used to say that something has gone well until now.
So. So.
It's the first time I've done any decorating, but so far so good.
A person who votes or who has a legal right to vote, especially in an election.
Voter. Voter. Are you a Labor voter?
As well as everything else.
Into. Into.
Caffeine has no good effects on health and is mildly addictive into the bargain.
When something stops hurting you.
Relief. Relief.
I'd been trying to sleep to find relief from the pain.
To consider the importance of something when you are making plans.
Reckon. Reckon.
We didn't reckon with the poor state of the roads.
A style of writing or speaking that uses words which rhyme.
Rhyme. Rhyme.
The story was written entirely in rhyme.
To have so much of a feeling that it affects everything you do.
Consume. Consume.
A dancer consumed by ambition.
A very powerful person or organization.
Reckon. Reckon.
His dad is a force to be reckoned with.
Clever or good at doing something.
Able. Able.
She's a very able student.
When someone makes you angry.
Provocation. Provocation. He'll start a fight at the slightest provocation.
To test someone to see how much they know or how well they can do something.
Examine. Examine.
You'll be examined in 3 main areas: speaking, listening, and reading comprehension.
Used to say that there are limits to something.
So. So.
There's only so much help you can give someone.
Someone whose job is to listen to people and give them advice about their problems.
Counselor. Counselor. I saw a counselor to help me with my anxiety.
If a word rhymes with another word, the end part of the words sound the same.
Rhyme. Rhyme.
Moon rhymes with June.
A miserable amount is too small to be acceptable.
Miserable. Miserable.
She offered me a miserable £50 for my old computer.
People who are inseparable are always together because they are such good friends.
Inseparable. Inseparable.
The 2 girls got on very well and soon became inseparable.